Oh, got a lot going on. Jojo's weekend of American freedom rolls on. Last episode, we got this 62 Chrysler fired up after who knows how long. Today, what I want to do is I want to figure out why it doesn't have any oil pressure. I think the oil pump lost prime from sitting. I know that's a problem on big blocks. I've never actually figured out how to fix that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the sending unit off, maybe. I don't know. We're going to dink around with it. We're going to try to see if it has oil pressure. Oh, you know what it could be? I just thought of this. The oil pan is not looking super hot. Let me look underneath the car and see if I can show you what's going on. That could be part of our problem. All right. I went under the car. There's not a whole lot to see underneath there. There's a huge dent in the oil pan. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sending unit off here and see if we can get some type of oil to come out of here maybe. Maybe that'll introduce air into the system, or I might try to squirt some oil down in that hole maybe. And maybe that'll produce that air bubble, get that air bubble out of there, I guess. I don't know. What size is this back here? 9/16 maybe, 5/8, something like that. All right, there is the oil sending unit. If I shut the key off and just bump it over a couple times, maybe now that the system's open, it'll push some oil up this way. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Got a little spillage, but not terrible. We got spillage out of there. Let me put that sender back in and let's try it again. Maybe that's all it needed, was just a little extra crankage. It does sound like we got a dead hole too. I don't know if you can hear that gallop. We'll figure that out later. Might have a stuck valve or something, I don't know. I hope it doesn't have a stuck freaking valve. Oh, let's put this back in there. All right, let's see what we have now. Let's see if she quieted down any. Oh, there we go. Well, there, that's a little better. Still sounds a little better, I guess. Let's see what we got. Just sounds like I'm not getting any oil up to the rocker arms. You can take a valve cover off, see what we got going on. These are 4-bolt valve covers instead of the normal 6-volt. It could be that dry power steering pump too. Let's pull the valve cover off, Ben.
What's a valve cover?
It's this part here, this orange part that covers the valves. I don't know.
Does it improve race performance in the engine?
No, it just keeps the valves from getting, keeps the oil in. We gotta see what's going on here. Well, what do you think of that? Looks like that engine's got some miles on it, huh? Look down in there, buddy. Ooh. She nasty.
Is that the pistons?
Nope, those are the...
Dad, smoking.
Yeah. This is the rocker arm. This is the valve spring.
Is it supposed to
Spring,
move
and
easily
it's
or
pushing the
no?
valve. Well, what we're going to look for is we're going to look for the presence of oil. Oil when I turn it over. All right, we're going to turn it over without...
Turning on the engine?
Yes, we're going to turn, and we're going to look for oil. Oil should come up these rocker shafts standoffs, and then they should pressurize through this, and they should be squirting up like maybe through here and here. It should be a very... Boy, this engine's... Oh, look at this, rocker's off. That might be... Look at here. See how this isn't touching that valve? This is a problem right here. Yeah, that's not good right here. Let's see if we can't get into that a little bit. Oh, this... Right there.
What's that?
That is a bent push rod.
Is that bad?
Yep, that'll pretty much end our day here at Jojo's garage.
So we're going to order a new rod?
We're going to have to order a push rod. Well, we're going to have to see if that valve is stuck. I wonder if that valve is
No wonder
stuck.
that thing isn't running that good.
Yeah. And it was rattling and carrying on. That's why.
What about the other one?
The other one what? The other side?
Your old friend Jimmy is calling you up.
Is he blowing me up? All right, tell him. Yeah, silence it. I'll call him back in a little bit. Okay, so.
Imagine if you forgot how to put this back on.
Well, we shouldn't. Okay, here's where you can better see where the oil goes up through here. Goes up through these holes here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a landfill in there.
Yeah, this engine's pretty cruddy.
Let's get a brand new drag engine in there. See how that works.
Yeah, brother. We're going to look at the push rods, okay? This push rod is straight. I'm going to put that one back. That push rod looking straight. Uh-oh. All these look good. So why did we have that one? Why is this one no good? Ooh, that one's been like that for a while. Here's my bet. I'm betting that that valve is stuck. And you want me to show you how you can check that real quick?
Yeah.
Take your Mortsky approved valve hammer.
Oh,
and
great.
you're going to listen to hear if it sounds like a thud. If the valve is stuck, you're going to hear a thud. But if the valve is not stuck, you're going to hear like a ping, because you'll be hitting the valve and it'll be coming. So like this one here, listen. Can you hear that? You hear how that sounded? Listen to this one. Now listen to this one. That valve is stuck. Did you hear how it sounded different?
Yeah.
It sounded like you're hammering a nail, because it thud, 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 thud. This one here, good. This one here, good. This one here, good. 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 No good. Back one?
Yeah, it's probably because you keep holding it on there for like the past 2 seconds.
Nope.
Try to do the same thing.
Watch. Hear it? Hear it?
And you're doing this.
Yeah, hear it? Hit it. Hit it. All right. That's my point. It doesn't want to do the thing. So I'm going to whip off this other valve cover and see if all the valves are good on that one, and then we'll make a list. I pulled the valve cover off the other side, and it's fine. Okay, so what this is an old on-the-car valve spring compressor. So let's see how this works. See if we can't make something, if this will get this valve spring off. Of course, I got to do it so you guys can see. essentially what it does is it goes on here. Okay, we'll do another video on this some other time, but it works, okay, is what I'm saying. I know my big melon was in the way. It works. The valve spring is off. All right, we are back. I have managed to not break the valve yet. It did move, but I gotta be careful because if I hit it too hard, then it will like fall down into the engine, never to be heard from again. And then I also need to find a way to pry it back up. So what I've got here is the retainer and the keeper. Where's the other keeper? I would hope I'd be able to pry up on that, right? With like a pry bar and it would pry up. IDK. Let's see, I got a head bolt here. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, not good. All right, it's the next day. I don't feel like working on old cars today. Yesterday was frustration overload. I got a stuck valve on cylinder number 7, intake. I tried everything I know how to do, tap it down, try to pry it up. I even took the spring off with using a valve on the car valve spring compressor, got the spring off, soaked it down real good, pulled the umbrella off so I could get penetrating oil down on the guide. It hasn't helped. So I guess my question to you people in the comments is, what do you use to unstick valves? Is it a lost cause? Should I just pull the head off? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. It depends on what suggestions you guys have on what to do next. So I appreciate you watching. And I hope you stay tuned in. These early Chryslers here, these kind of post-forward look, pre-slab side, they're kind of a weird deal. So, you know, I know there's not a whole lot of videos out there, and I hope you're really enjoying it because I think these cars are pretty cool. They're pretty unique. So stick around. There's more to come. Let me know what you think of the valves, and we'll catch you on the next one.